and back to New Horizons Wellness. And this is your host, Marlena. And again, you can donate to $MARHU1. Again, that's MARHU and 1, the number 1, not in 1. Just MARHU1. Cash out. So, yes, I think this is good. This is a good follow-up because you don't have to be angry to get in trouble. Technically, you can do something and not think that it is out of anger. Or you could be doing something and think, oh, this is really nothing, and it's not considered a crime. I was just, for whatever reason, I was Googling today about trolls and trolling people account because I love watching my favorite YouTubers. And one says that, hey, don't you feel good sometimes to just troll an account and you sleep good at night and wake up the next day? And he really believes trolling is therapeutic. And I just thought, I don't know. Is it like a revenge thing, or if you feel like you're being bullied and then you got back at them and then there's like some relief? Maybe, who knows? But okay, I Googled not trolling. Yeah, I guess trolling, right? And it can be a crime. And I suppose it depends on the extent. If the person says, hey, I suffered great mental distress or anxiety because this person was trolling my account, then I suppose charges could be filed or it can be considered criminal. So that's why you have to be careful. Either if it's for fun, it depends. You can't say something that's very hurtful, but these things, for example, like repeatedly like attacking someone and saying things about them in a personal way is kind of going overboard. But okay, somebody puts a video and you don't really agree. You can be like, oh, this was stupid. I think that's something that's different. It's not really directed at them or to like personally attack them. Now, I'm getting off on a tangent. So the whole reason why I'm here with you today, because I'm going to go over the top 6 celebrities who they are considered over the top. What does over the top means? It can mean somebody who exaggerates or like not just jump to conclusions, but after scrolling through this, okay, I have Courtney Love. I don't recall her being in the news for anything in particular, maybe because I do not follow her as much. But this person came up, Kathy Griffin. Oh my. And she was very popular. I mean, well, maybe she is, I don't know. But she sure did kind of die out the scene lately. I know after that, was it a debacle? I don't know what you call it, but okay, she felt a particular way about Trump, right? And she felt that Trump was personally, okay, this is what I believe, that allegedly she felt that Trump was attacking women because he was saying things that was considered misogynist, and she's this independent woman like standing up for women's rights. And obviously she didn't agree with a lot of political things with Trump. And what did she do? She posed for a photo with a severed head of Trump. And oh my God, it broke the internet, right? And I think safely I can say it ruined her career. It did a lot. She said she was on the, what's the list? What, the no-fly list? What's this? Sorry, it's getting late, so I'm tongue-tied. The no-fly list. Yeah, whatever that means. Which is something that they put terrorists on, which is scary. So she was considered a terrorist just because she let something anger her. Like, some people get really offended and it's like they want to lash back and they got this anger bottled up inside, so they express their anger in a different way. Now this would be considered a passive aggressive way of, letting out your anger, which is through social media, typing up stuff. But this was really like what they call over the top, right? And some people were saying that Trump's son thought it was a real, like, could you imagine? I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that the son thought it was real. He was crying and traumatized. So yeah, I can believe that. That is very traumatizing. So this happened in, was it 2007? No, this must have been before. But anyhow, so she's a comedian, and since then she was getting death threats. I think, yeah, she couldn't get booked on any show. She lost her hosting gig she used to do for the New Year's Eve, the ball dropping New Year's Eve in New York, which is a big deal. She lost her comedy, like everything, and that could be devastating. I'm sure she's pretty well off financially, but still, um, that put a big strain. She's probably having bills and mortgages and other things she needs to take care of, and now she's in this bind where she's have to, I guess, restructure her whole life. And I haven't heard from her since. I know, like, recently after that, I think she was still in this moment where she was still like on the go, 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 like I'm still going strong. I'm still, you know, trying to keep my career going. So she was going, she was booking shows in Australia because that was like the only place really was like out the country. And I actually remember her saying she even got held at the airport. Like they were really, which I guess I can say I kind of don't blame them. Um, they were really like, how can I say, not attacking her, but they were really like giving her a hard time, which you can imagine, right? And the other thing is like you see this happen all the time, right? We're going to talk about that too, another celebrity, which is another thing. Social media is getting people in a lot of trouble. Christy Keegan, I don't know if I'm saying that right. If I'm saying it right, Christy Keegan, or she's married to John Legend, right? And even her, something she did years ago, I forgot how many years ago, it was like a cyber bully attack kind of thing that she told a girl like, why don't you go and kill yourself? And she got pulled from all of her, like, you know she has some shows, like people who are endorsing her, or these little like gigs she had, like they're all slowly being stripped away. That's why you have to keep it. Have to know how to keep yourself in line, and control yourself, and know when to speak and how to speak to a point where it won't come back and bite you, and then you know what. So I think it was this moment where it was still all this hype going on. She didn't feel like it was her fault. That was the thing. Like she blamed the artist or whoever it was. It was the photographer or the artist who designed this severed head of Trump. She put it on him, like, oh, he wanted me to pose with this photo of this thing and thought it was cool, but they don't care. That they don't care. Like nobody cared about the person who made the head. No one cared about who took the photo. She took the entire fall for it. So that's another thing. Even though other people may be involved, you may be the only one to be looked as the responsible person. And she did go on national television and apologize, but it was too late. And sometimes, this is one question for you: does an apology make things worse? Yes or no? Because sometimes some people believe it does, and maybe. So Kristen Keegan, yeah, I hope I'm saying her name right. If not, I'm sorry. She apologized, and for some reason, I felt that apology was gonna be the downfall, because right after she apologized, one by one, she started getting stripped of everything, and people really started dragging her. So, of course, apologizing has pros and cons. Number one, the pro is it shows empathy, right? But the con is you're admitting you did something wrong, and that can really put you in a whole nother series of potential issues like lawsuits, or admitting to committing a crime or doing something wrong, which is a very fine line. So that is your lesson for today. Thank you again. Please like, share, and or subscribe, or do all of them, please. And please look forward to my online course that's coming up. I do have live classes every day. I'm available every day, so you can book with me to do a Zoom meeting, to do a Zoom course, counseling, and life coaching. And the Cash App is MARHU1. Thank you.